Yes, sir. Now it is fine.
Okay. So working with Wipro, right?
Yes, sir.
All going well?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Chalo. That's great. Tell me something about you. Your achievements, your qualifications, how you are different from other, your family background, and why you want to join Siemens.
First of all, thank you, sir, for providing me the opportunity to introduce myself. As you know, my name is Aditya Singh Shekhawat, and I'm from the cultural capital of Shekhawati. It's Junjunu. I am an CSE engineer, and I have graduated from Gitanjali Institute of Technical Studies with 69 percentage, and I have completed my 10th and 12th from here, Junjunu itself, and now from last 1 month, I have been working with Wipro as a project engineer, and in the last 1 month, I have developed many soft skills, and I have learned many things from my fellow colleagues and all related to behavior and all that. And talking on the technology side, I am working uh, on a workday based technology project, and now only training is going on. So I have not that actual live experience of working on that technology. And that's all from my side, sir. So I thought to switch for
For
this company.
example, company officials will ask that you have recently joined Wipro, almost 2 to 3 months is being completed. Why you appeared for the Siemens interview? It means you don't want the
Uh,
stability, or you don't have the faith on your earlier organization. Where are you working?
No, sir, I have faith on both on me and on the organization too. But the thing is, the technology that Wipro is working with, and the technology that the Siemens is working on, so they are both totally different. They actually. It is a huge difference between a service based and a product based company. So the main concern of switching is the only uh, switching from service to a product based company, and also the key technology they are using is the automation, which appeals me to to make my career in.
If you have to compare Wipro and Siemens uh, in 3 points, how you can compare?
uh, it is a very sorry, it is very actually tough to compare these two different companies. They have different backgrounds, and they have different work lines. So
But they are hiring a
the first
same. They are hiring the profile for the same profile.
yes, sir. But their working is totally different, sir.
So, what do you feel? The growth in Siemens is high, or the Wipro growth part is good?
So the growth, I think the growth will be in the Siemens itself. It will be more in the Siemens. It can be in the Wipro too, but it depends on which technology you are assigned with. So it depends from technology to technology. Like if you are assigned in a support type of role, and on a like old technology and all that, so at that time the growth will be comparatively less. And if in the Wipro itself, if you are assigned with some cool and new big technologies like AI, machine learning, and all that, into this type of project, if they assign you, then the growth will be obviously the growth will be more.
Okay. So you feel that Siemens is better option than Wipro.
Yes, sir. As far as now, I think the
For
Siemens
example,
is.
if we will give you the opportunity, you will leave Wipro easily. There will not be any issues.
So there will be issues. I think I will complete at least 3 months for the Wipro, and after that I will relieve from the company.
So they can easily relieve you.
Yes, sir. After serving a notice period of 1 to 1.5 months, they can release
But
it.
we want a person after 15 days. We cannot give you for 1 or 2 month of notice period.
Then it will be so difficult. It will be difficult because recently, uh, not recently, even yesterday only, I was assigned to the project actually.
Okay.
Good afternoon, Aditya.
Good afternoon, sir.
How are you?
Fine, sir.
How's your job going on?
It is also going fine, sir.
Going fine.
Yes, sir.
And why switching over?
Uh, that is the actually the main question that I will face again and again from everyone. I think there is no. I think there is no need to switch, but if there is an opportunity available, so I think we should not let it go,
Okay.
and so that is the only reason that
So, what
no
is
other.
that opportunity which you feel Siemens gives you and Wipro doesn't?
Sir, as I've told to Pemot sir also that the difference of service and product based company is that comes into the picture like uh, it will be more it will be more knowledgeable, and I will gain more while working with the product based company, and its products are also based on automation and digitalization, so I feel that it will be more better opportunity for me.
Okay. Okay, Aditya, tell me, why are you suited for Siemens? You are wanting to join Siemens, but how are you suited for Siemens?
Pardon, sir?
How are you suited for Siemens?
uh, Sir, talking about technical side, I am a fresher right now, and and I am a quick learner too. So, in whatever direction they want to mold me, they can easily mold me into any direction they want. And the basic of programmings and all these things are already clear to me, and compared to like other uh, and I have open mind with the learnings, with the new technology and new learnings. Like in the Wipro itself, I have been assigned to a ServiceNow project called Service that is based on the ServiceNow, and in the 1 week itself, they switched from ServiceNow to Workday project, and I didn't say anything to them, and I just accepted that project, and I'm doing well into the another Workday project also. So I feel like I'm adaptable to changes and all. So that's why I feel that there will be no problem working with the Siemens, and I will
Aditya,
be a
tell
good suit for it.
me, in your short stint with Wipro,
Yes, sir.
what have you learned?
Uh, I have learned many things. There is no one particular thing that I have learned. Like the first thing I have learned is the code of business conduct. That how the rules and regulations of an organization goes on, and how the spirit and how the ethics of a organization works into the organization. And beside that, like communicating to colleagues uh, is way more different, is totally different than how we communicate into the campus with our friends. So that thing I have also learned into this short period. And talking about technology side, I have learned two technologies like service now, a little bit of service now, not exactly, uh, and a bit of workday also.
Hindal sir, could you please take over with the technical round? And
Good afternoon, sir.
Uh, as far as your interaction with Arvind and that I've heard about that, you are currently working at Wipro.
Yes, sir.
As what is the definition of position?
Pardon, sir.
What is your position in Wipro right now?
Project
What do you understand by automation in your IT industry?
Sir, automation. Automation means simply, sir, removing the efforts of human beings and removing the manual efforts and making it more like making it more use for the machineries and all that for the fast and efficient working.
आदित्य,
Good afternoon, sir.
गुड आफ्टरनून, कैसे हो?
Good, sir.
Suppose integer a has value 10, right?
Yes, sir.
Integer a is value 10
10.
and integer b has value 3. Okay, so a and b are both of integer type and both are having the values 10 and 3 respectively.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the third variable is float c, and I am writing float c is equals to a divided by b,
Yes, sir.
right? And now I am printing that system dot out dot println c. What will be the output?
Sir, 3.33.
Sure. Aditya, are you there?
Yes, sir.
So what will be the output?
3.33, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir, it will print in the float itself.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
So what is the typecasting? If it is possible, then why we are requiring the typecasting? I am asking in the Java only, right? Because you are tell that you have opted for the Java.
Yes, sir.
Because this answer will might be come in C and C++, but it will not come in the Java. So if it is possible, 3.33, we are getting the 3.33. Then what is the need? Yeah, what is the requirement of using the typecasting? I am asking the questions from the basic data types: integer, float, double.
Yes, sir. So typecasting is needed when there is a possible loss uh, into the conversion of data from uh, higher data type to lower data type. When we convert them or when we need them, then there may be possible loss into the fractional data. So that is why it is needed typecasting.
Follow. Okay. If I am writing integer a is equals to 3.3 and I am printing system.out.println a, so what will be the output?
So 3.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir. It will print 3 int value only.